Oh, sorry for missing a goal. My bad. Let me just hop and spectate. Looks like we just had a kickoff goal at the beginning right there. Cooks are getting the better end of that one. Um, I was going to say, I've been thinking about Kronovi and his sort of the way that he's going about his pop shots. That's where you kind of chip the ball up in front of yourself and then try to dodge into it to put the ball past your opponent or just into the open net. I've been seeing Kronovi a lot of the time, like I said earlier, hitting the ball with the roof of his car as opposed to the nose when he goes for those pop shots. Um, and I think I would attribute that a lot to the breakout, because with the breakout, when you pop the ball, especially off the roof of your car, it's actually, you have to wait longer for the ball to, go a sufficient distance in front of you before you can hit it with your nose, because you're that much, you're that much longer than a shorter car like the Octane. That's why I think the Octane is sometimes in an advantageous position over the Breakout and the Batmobile and the Dominus, other long cars, because, oh, open goal missed by Crow. That could be very important later on. But like I was saying, being a shorter car, you can pop the ball up from the top of your car and you don't have to wait as long for the ball to then be in front of your car so that you can dodge into it with your nose. That was a pretty sick dunk by Kux right there. It's worth mentioning. That's one of the advantages of being a short car. It's not something people discuss very often. People are always saying that, being a long car is really advantageous because you can throw the ball further and you can reach further when you're going for aerials and you want to like turn your car to just get a touch on the ball when it's to your left or your right. And that's true. Those facts are both true. However, there are advantages to being a shorter car as well. You're just more nimble in getting around the ball. From the left to the right of the ball, you don't have to wait so long for the ball to be past your car. Oh, what a touch by Crow. That was really well done. But you see a lot of Kronovi's flicks. I don't think they're very clean. You could definitely work on those. Good double backflip here. I was wondering if Kronovi would try a half flip there. To turn his car around while he was approaching that challenge. He decided to just go for the double flip though. Trying to smother the ball into the net. Not going to work most of the time against the goalkeeper as adept as Kux though. Kux just popping this ball repeatedly, keeping it away from a scoreable position, and another dunk actually. I'd love to see Kronovi play more Octane though. I do love Kronovi's Octane play, although like obviously his breakout play is phenomenal as well. I actually feel like the Octane brings the best out of Crow. It kind of makes him play a slightly more grounded style, similar to sort of Mike and Marky Duda. Marky Duda in particular, I believe, is, you can see a lot of his styles of play in Kronovi's game when he's playing in the Octane. For now though, we're seeing Breakout Crow. Oh, well done by Crow. He knows in his head. As soon as he hits this ball, he knows where it's going to rebound because he's done this so many times. Look at that, he's up almost before human reaction time can see where the ball's even going. He just sees it happening. And I mean, that's something that the top level 1s players are really good at, is they just, when they pop the ball in front of themselves, when they, hit it off the wall like we just saw Crow do, in their head they already see what's going to happen. They don't need to wait and watch the ball and then react. They just make the play preemptively. Saves a lot of time, makes it harder to play around. It's a decent air roll by Kronovi, just trying to take Kux out the game there. He wasn't necessarily going for so much of a shot on target as just a hit that would take Kux out of the game. What up, Scrub Killer? You're probably feeling pretty jealous that these boys are still in the limelight. So Crow back to flying down at the ball, off the wall. This is a really good strategy because when he jumps off the wall like that, Kux can't really aggress him because Kronovi's kind of blocking the ball all the way down. He's naturally going to get a dunk if Kux makes a challenge. And then if Kux doesn't make a challenge, Crow can catch it and continue to aggress. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't from Kux's perspective. Of course, do or don't being whether or not he makes a challenge. How many hours do these players have on average? It doesn't matter. Like, I think talking about hours and how many hours somebody has doesn't matter at all. I don't know why people use hours as a way to discredit players for being good at the game. Like if we look at Kronovi's hours, I'm sure we'd see lots of it, but I would never like say, oh yeah, you know, Kronovi's a great player, but look how many hours he's played. You know, as a way to discredit him. No, I'm not saying that you were discrediting him. I just feel like making this point, since so many of you are watching. Um, it's an important thing for me, you know, because I'll never hear anyone say in football, yeah, Messi's better than Ronaldo, but Messi's, you know, he stays back in training after to do an hour of free kick practice by himself. Ronaldo doesn't do that, so that's why Ronaldo misses free kicks. You know, if he did 1 hour free kick practice, he'd be scoring free kicks like Messi. You know, nobody's ever gonna say that in real life. So why should we discredit players for the amount of hours that they played in Rocket League? It just shows good work ethic for me. Good work ethic and a passion for the game as well. But enough of that rant. Let's talk more about this game. Again, Kronovi not getting a hit on the with the nose of his car there, missing the power shot off the wall. Oof. Kuxir's just so good at these shots, he just rips them out of nowhere. Just look at this, out of nowhere, bang. Ball in your net. Kronovi not making a challenge, not defending the goal, immediately regretting that decision. Or those decisions, if you will. He does win this kickoff though. Goes for one touch to pop the ball, making sure it doesn't roll. That's a really good touch by Kro. Oh, the mind game! Can he get the recovery? Oh no, he can't do it. Oh, that was such a shame. I would have loved to see a mind game equalizer. He's still got a very small chance if he can keep this up. But I'd like to reiterate, that touch that Kronovi did right after the kickoff. Hold that thought for a while. The delayed flick! Kux equal to it. Kronovi, another chance to keep it up. This is so difficult though. He's actually gonna do it! What a save by Kux! You're kidding me! No way! Kuxir actually getting the save. Kronovi so close at the end there. He did so well. He had to keep that ball up for a good 30 seconds. Wow, Kronovi, good try. Honestly, so close at the end there. Kuxir with a heroic save off the goal line though. Has to be said. And